Hello, how are you? I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Ginger Stacy and I'm coming from Idaho Falls, Idaho. I live here with my 3 kids and my husband, and I'm a full-time mom. I'm also a full-time CEO owner of my own business. And so today we are going to cover the 3 steps to a weekly paycheck while being a full-time mom, even if you have a newborn or a toddler who is constantly wanting your attention, because we know what that's like. They are a constant little sidekick, always with us 24/7. And so we want to talk about how we can still be a business owner and still be that full-time mom with those little kids right by our side. So we're just going to jump right into it. I have a question for you, just curious. How would you feel if you could pay for your kids' piano lessons, the martial arts, the Christmas presents, the family vacation, and other expenses without worrying about the family budget? What would it feel like if you could improve your finances by getting in the absolute best shape of your life, improve your energy, because we all need that as moms, right? And also your self-esteem. What if you were able to do all of this and still be able to be the mom taxi, attend all the sports and concerts, document all those first moments, and still be the fully present mom that you want to be? What would that be worth to you? If you've ever struggled to create a financially stable life and be the kind of full-time mom that you want to be, and you feel like it's almost next to impossible to do both and to have both in your life, I know exactly how you feel. 10 years ago, I quit my teaching job because I wanted to be home with my kids. And I tried several at-home businesses because, for one, I still wanted something that was still mine. And I also wanted to be able to still have that contributing factor to our finances. But nothing was really flexible with my small children. And at one point, it got so that I had to tell my daughter no. Really had this kind of like kick in the face realization that I was not living the life that I wanted. Yes, I was home with my children, but because of that choice and because I didn't have that extra income from my teaching job, it got to the point where my daughter, that you can see here on the right, she was involved with gymnastics, and the coaches saw talent in her and they wanted her to be a part of the competitive team, which she was so excited about. And she's thinking, I'm going to be the next Olympic star. And when we started looking into it, it meant more practices, which meant higher fees because of the gym time and the coach time, a lot of travel expenses for all the tournaments, and then the fees to actually participate in the tournaments. It was just going to be crazy expensive. And I had to sit my daughter down and I had to tell her that we could not do that because we couldn't afford it. And I felt terrible because this is a dream that she had, and it was talent, and it was because of our lack of finances that we couldn't help her. And this was a good thing. It was a good thing to be involved in, and I had to tell her no. So I had to learn that I needed to find something, right? I needed to be able to be home with my kids. I needed to be able to help with their finances. And eventually I learned that I could focus on my health and fitness and not just kind of put myself last and to the side, but I could put myself first in that respect and also build a business at the same time. So this is my life now. I actually have my pre-mom body back. After having 3 kids, I have toned muscles that I never even had before being a mom. My husband can be home with our family now, and he doesn't have to be working overtime all of the time just to help us make ends meet. I'm a major contributor to our finances, and I'm home with my small children. And my whole family, they are eating better, they're being more active. It's just been the most incredible change to see in our life. In the top left-hand corner is a picture of me with my 3 children. I grew up in Canada, and so every year we take a trip up there. And for several years in a row, I was not able to afford the gas money to go up there, and my mom was actually having to help cover those expenses just so we could go and visit her and visit the rest of my extended family. It was the most liberating moment when I was able to finally take that trip and be able to pay for it 100% without any worries to our budget, because I had accomplished that through my business. Up here you can see that I have my little toddler who's with me all the time, and I am not missing any milestones with her. I get to, you know, do the puzzles and play dolls and just have fun, you know, and be that mom, because she's my last, and I want to savor every single moment that I have with her. On the right, you see my son in his martial arts uniform. Again, something that I was able to pay for out of the, you know, income that I generate. Bottom left-hand corner is our entire family. We are at the zoo, and it was something that we just decided, hey, let's get up, let's go to the zoo and have fun. That extra $40 to go to the zoo would have been something we had to budget into our family and kind of save up just to go, where this wasn't even a thought. We could just get up and we could just go. Such an incredible feeling. My daughter now, down the bottom, she is involved. She has found a love for choir. And so we have her fully involved in that. She is loving that, along with some other sports and things. So she's getting the opportunity to do more than just one activity. And then again, sorry, you can kind of see in the corner here in the bottom, again, my husband was home instead of being on overtime. And so we were able to go hiking with our oldest daughter and be able to spend that day with her. And so it's just an incredible opportunity to have that extra family time. So this is what you're going to learn for the next couple of minutes. 3 simple steps to get in the absolute best shape of your life in 30 minutes a day or less. I don't know about you, but as moms, we have like a little bit of time to actually focus on ourselves, but we also want to see results. We don't want to be at the gym slaving all day, right? How to quickly create an income from home by living a healthier lifestyle. Even if you're currently out of shape, we're not asking you to be nutritionalists or trainers or anything like that, nothing at all. 3 simple ways to easily build a business from your kitchen table while your children are off playing, or while they're having their nap, or they're at school, or before they wake up, or after you put them to bed, all of that kind of stuff. So does this actually work? You're probably wondering, like, okay, this lady's kind of crazy. Like, what is she really talking about? And is this really possible? This is my friend Morgan. And as you can see, she has her 2 small children with her. She has 2 older children that are at school during the day. And this is her physical transformation with the workouts. She had, you know, like I said, for children, this was her before pre-mom, or mom body, excuse me, and then she was able to quickly lose all that pregnancy weight and get in just incredible shape. On the far right, you see the home that they were living in, which was actually a rental. They didn't own their own home. And within, you know, just working really hard and putting in some time and some effort, and after a while, you know, a few years, okay, just a couple, she was able to purchase her own dream home. They were able to pay cash for this home, and it's theirs. You know what I mean? Like, it is just amazing, and she's a dear friend, and it's just incredible to see how she's been able to do this with her small children being at home with her. Her husband was working 2 jobs to try and make ends meet, and she got fired from her job just because of a lack of, I think she got laid off. And she was struggling, and they were living off credit cards, and so she needed to have something else to help figure out how to make ends meet. And so she got in shape, she worked on herself, and she extended that to everybody else that she knew. And, you know, this is her life now, so pretty incredible. This is Krista. She is so fun, such an amazing person. When she first started, she was working 70 hours every week, and she was a full-time mom. She was completely responsible for her children. She was a single mom, and she was dropping her children off early in the morning at daycare so she could go to work. She was working 2 jobs, and then she would pick them up late at night, put them to bed, and then repeat that process. She talks about getting so depressed because she was not able to see her children the way that she wanted to. She was struggling emotionally, physically. She was just a mess, is how she puts it in her own words. And so when she started, as it shows here in the middle, this is where she was physically. This is her physical transformation. And as you can see on the right, she was able to, you know, do the bikini competitions. Like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that amazing what she was able to accomplish with short at-home workouts? And then, of course, she is now a full-time mom at home, being able to generate an income where she's able to do that, and she doesn't have to drop her kids off at daycare anymore and have that quality time with them. So you're probably wondering if this is really for you. So let's talk a little bit about that. If you're a mother and you want to be home with your kids and build a business, then this is absolutely for you. If you're busy and you have very little time, then this is going to be for you. If you want to be in the best shape of your life and create financial freedom at the same time, then this is for you. So if you want to have fun, quality family time, and the resources to do that, then this is going to be for you. Like I said, I was able to make it so my husband didn't have to do overtime or be able to go on family vacations that we were not able to afford previously. If you've ever been freaked out by other home businesses that delivered product all over town, host home parties, and you just want to wear yoga pants all day, use a very simple to use method, then this is going to be for you. If you're worried about starting a home business, but you're worried because you've seen how almost everybody else has done it and they do it wrong and they're chasing after their friends and family, you don't want to be that icky salesperson because nobody wants to feel like that, then this is for you. So I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody gets rich off of just selling stuff to family and friends. It's not how it works. So what this is not, and who this is not for, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Not at all. This isn't just throw a little bit of money at it or just, a couple of hours and then you're going to be making thousands of dollars. I don't want you to have that conception because that's not what this is at all. This is a legitimate business that you have to work at. This is not a pyramid scheme. This isn't, oh, once I build enough people underneath me, then I can just sit there and just rake in all the money and not have to do any work at all. No, first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal, and we don't ever want to be a part of anything illegal ever for moral reasons. And then plus it's not a stable business, like you don't want to be shut down because you're doing something illegal. And this is not just about making money. This is about helping other people. And if that is something that you can't just do, if you have a problem with, then this isn't going to be for you, because this is literally helping other moms, other women, other people, help them with their physical journey, help them with their financial journey, linking arms and doing that together. I wanted to be home with my kids, but I also wanted to build my dreams and create a life of freedom. I had kids that were crying, making noise in the background during business hours, and so nothing was really working. There were so many different jobs where I had to be on the phone or Skype or something like that, and I needed it to be absolutely quiet. That just doesn't work when you have kids running around. And I couldn't have product that I had to deliver all over town. I live in Idaho. It gets cold in January. It takes 15 minutes just to get the kids' snow gear on, their snow boots, their mittens, and then you have to still get them in the car and get them all buckled up. Yeah, that was not happening. Just not a good solution for me. I got to the point where I had to help make ends meet, like I mentioned previously, with my little kids running around. I was working so hard with so many other different ventures and business opportunities and things, and I was not getting anywhere. I was maybe making enough to cover my business expenses, and that was about it. That's when I saw a friend living the exact life that I wanted, that I dreamt about. She was doing it while being home with her very small children, and she looked amazing. I saw these other people out there, and I was wondering, how were they able to do this? They were being so successful, and yet, they had their children home with them. So I was on a journey. I was going to figure this out. So this is what went into my 6-figure-a-year formula. I literally invested $20,000 in other business platforms and ventures. I took action with 3 different processes, and I was working 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. I had my mother-in-law taking care of my kids. I was working crazy hours at night. It was ridiculous and insane, and I wasn't getting anywhere. I invested 5 years to figure out that business and what was going to actually work with my small children at home, because I wanted both. I wanted to be that stay-at-home mom, but I also needed to be making an income. So 3 steps to building a successful business by getting fit and being a full-time mom. Here we go. First step, a business, finding that business that has complete flexibility. Step 2 is having small chunks of time that return maximum results, both physically and financially, because we're moms, we don't have a lot of time. We have to use what we do have efficiently. Step 3 is a very easy and a proven system to follow and implement with support. So you're not having to sit there and figure it all out. You know what works, you have the steps and the tools, and you just run with it. So step 1, having a business that works around your kids' field trips so you can go and attend those and chaperone and have that experience when they get sick, because you never know when that's going to happen. So they're home with you all day. When you're traveling or you're moving, if you're in the military and you're all over the place, then this is an amazing opportunity for that kind of situation where you can have a business that travels with you. Here it shows me up in the top left-hand corner because this is my couch back here. That's my favorite place to sit and work, is on that comfy couch. In the bottom left, you can see that I'm in my pajamas. I sent my kids out the door and I was just having one of those days, and I just decided to stay in my pajamas because I could. I was comfortable, sat on my comfy couch, and away I went to work. On the top, you can see me in the car, and I have my smartphone because I was working as we were traveling. We went on a hike that day. Down in the bottom, you can see that picture of us as a family at the top of a hill. And we had an hour travel time there and an hour travel time back. And so I was able to be in the car and getting my work done. And yet I still had this entire day with my family. The bottom right hand, I don't know if you remember the big solar eclipse that we had last year. And, you know, it was the big thing. We were at my in-laws for a barbecue, you know, and to witness this amazing event. And while I was there, just in between chit-chatting here and there, I was able to help 2 other moms get started on their fitness and physical journey. Fitness, did I say that? Fitness and financial journey, just within a few minutes from my phone, just in a spare few minutes, and then set it down, and I was able to enjoy the rest of the day with my family. Complete flexibility. Step 2, 30-minute workouts that get you in and out with results. And then having that business power hour, knowing exactly what to do to grow your business. Like I said before, having something that is actually going to get you results in that short amount of time, and then you know, being able to use the rest of your day for whatever else that it is that you need to do, because all of us moms have a list that's like a mile long, and it feels like we never get to the bottom of it every day anyways, right? So this is me. Again, I have my outline sitting on my couch, ready to rock and roll because I know exactly what it is that I'm doing. And as you can see on the right, here I have my little one. She joins me quite often with my workouts, and she has about a 30-minute attention span where she thinks it's fun and it's cool to do it with me, and then she just wants my attention. So I'm able to get my workout, still get results. Like, I actually have toned arms. Like, it's so fun and amazing to actually, you know, be in a tank top and to have that tone and that toning and definition that I never had previously. And I got that just through 30 minutes a day from home. So here's another example. This is Brittany. She lost 19 pounds and 20 inches. The program she follows specifically targeted the abs and the booty. And what's completely amazing is that this is for anyone, anywhere on their physical journey. There are programs that we match you with that will get you where you're at right now and get you to where you want to be. Everything from, you know, if you enjoy lifting weights, if you like cardio, if you like dance and you don't want to feel like you're really working out, you just want to, you know, move and groove, okay? We have so many different varieties, you know, between yoga and Pilates, any kind of style that is going to meet your taste and your needs, like I said, and hit those goals. Step 3 is having an easy and a proven system to follow and implement with support. So immediately you're going to have a whole back office and resource of training from all the people that have been super successful, giving you their tips and their tricks, so that way, you know, you just see it and you implement it as step-by-step process. And then plus you're going to have me as your personal coach. You can ask me questions about business, about, you know, health and wellness, like the programs that you're following, nutrition, any of those kinds of things, because I'm going to sit there and I'm going to link arms with you and we're going to make this journey together. The wonderful thing is that we are able to work with people all across the United States, Canada, and the UK. So the opportunity is huge, particularly in the fitness industry, which is a $1 billion industry just within the United States alone. Obesity is one of the biggest problems in our healthcare system right now, and what people really, really need. We have the tools and the resources to help you and to help everybody else with motivation and, like I said, time factors and all these different things. So incredible opportunity to truly help other people. So how can I use this to get results right now? Because you're thinking, I don't want to wait, you know, 6 months, a year. I want to be able to see results. So we're going to find you a program. You can help lose up to 15 pounds in 21 days. We're going to walk you through a very simple system to set up a thriving and a successful business. And you're going to do this all from home with your kids and family around, so you can be the, you know, the full-time mom, an incredible income earner, all in 30-minute workouts and what we call a daily business power hour. And there's absolutely no cap on your earning potential, so you can earn as much or as little as you want. If you just want to cover the Christmas presents, or if you're looking for, you know, I want to pay my mortgage, I want to be able to, you know, cover all the groceries, I just want to pay the power bill. It could be everything in between. And, you know, maybe you're looking to be, you know, that $1 million earner. That there's no cap on this. It's anywhere where you are at and what you are looking for. So if you want to be at home and see all the milestones of your children, go to all the plays, all the concerts, finally have the body you've always dreamed of and get paid to do it. Talk about the best motivation to show up every single day and hit those goals that you've always wanted. And then make a whole bunch of friends who feel like family and who are just like you, helping and supporting you. And create a life where you are so excited to jump out of bed in the morning and get rocking and rolling. This is specifically for you. Here's how we're going to do it. The very first resource is having an accountability group. This is so important, and it was the life-changing factor for me, particularly in my weight loss journey, because I had started an at-home program before to lose weight after my son was born, and I failed miserably. And it's because I didn't have, I just lost my light. I didn't have any accountability or support. I was on my own. So we are going to help each other, and we're going to put you into a Facebook group or even through an app. It kind of depends on what you prefer. And we help hold each other accountable with daily check-ins. We share recipes, make new friends, share workout tips, tips to working out with your kids, prizes, giveaways, and just crazy, amazing amounts of fun, because having fun makes it so much better. I promise you that. The other resource is having a very specific business training. It's going to cover getting you started right, how to start earning money right now, tips and tricks from all those top earners, and how to make the most out of your power hour. So when you sit down and you're ready to work for that hour because your baby is sleeping for that hour and you got to get the most in, you know step by step exactly what it is that you need to do. And then plus we have weekly coaching calls where you get training tips and tricks for what's working, so that way everything is current to be rocking your business. You're going to get the exact same programs and meal plans as me, so I could get my pre-mom body back in 21 days. And go from that completely stressed out mama who is worried about paying for all the kids' extras, for the school clothes and supplies and the presents for Christmas and, you know, traveling, all of that, to fit and rocking mom boss and earn a weekly paycheck. So what's the price? You're probably thinking, what's the catch? This is probably going to be costing thousands of dollars to have a business, to have all these, you know, workouts and programs, because you're getting the best of the best from the top trainers of the world. There's going to be a price, right? And yeah, there is. However, Remember, I invested over $20,000 in other businesses to find one that's going to work. Others pay $300 a year for just a gym membership, and that doesn't include any nutrition, meal plans, any of that kind of support or help. And brick and mortar businesses, they'll pay over $200 a month just for a power bill, let alone mortgage, paying for janitors, I mean, all of that stuff, right? So does it cost money? There's no cost to get your actual business started. What you do is you purchase a workout program that you're going to use for yourself. So depending on which workout program you buy, that's what it is that you're going to be paying for. And if it's not for you, you get in there and you decide this isn't for you, you have a 30-day full refund. And after those first 30 days, it's only $16 a month. Plus any of the monthly products that you want to continue using, whether it's, health supplements or, what have you, that is going to be your cost. That is crazy amazing because $16 a month for your business, it provides you a website. It's going to cover all of the customer service of packaging and shipping and, you don't have to run to the post office to drop stuff off. You're not having to deliver product all over, and you don't have to get phone calls 24/7 wondering about this, that, or the other. And they take care of all of that for you. It just kind of blows my mind considering all the other businesses that I've been in. $16 a month for a full-time business that can just completely change your life. So with this and having me as a coach, do you think you can achieve your business and weight loss goals? I'm going to be here to link arms with you every single step of the way, having accountability, having the knowledge and the experience, and being able to share that with you. So here's what to do now. Go to the HTTP, you can write this down, it's a bit.ly link for Happy to Be Free. And then fill out the application. This is also going to be a link in the description of the YouTube channel, so that way you can just go to that and you can click on it and it'll take you to that application. And I will be in contact with you within 24 hours. And we can just talk and discuss, you can ask questions, and I can give you information just to figure out if this is gonna be the right fit for you. There's absolutely no risk whatsoever. The worst case scenario is that you're gonna get fit and healthy. When I approached my husband about this, I had tried these different businesses and I looked at him. He was actually the one that said, you know what, out of everything that you have tried, he said, everything that you're doing is going to be for you. Everything, all the money that you're putting into it, you're buying health programs, you're buying, products that are gonna help you be healthier and happier, get you to goals that you've always wanted to get to. And then if you actually, build this business, that's going to be the cherry on top. And so he said, go for it. Just go for it, because worst case scenario, you're going to look and feel amazing, and then you're going to just create the life of our dreams, really and truly. So if you want to have a swimming suit ready body for summer, have a kid-friendly business, have not just one, but several people holding your hand, helping you to be successful, finally have the ability to feel great and an income to truly bless your family, then go and apply now, fill out the application. I will be so excited to talk with you. And I wanted to say thank you before I leave and tell you how much that I appreciate you and your time. As a mom, I know that your time is very limited. And so I wanted to say thank you for taking the time to look at this and for me to, present this opportunity, because, our lives are just full of everything and, always going 100 miles a minute. And I truly want to be able to impact lives for the better. I want to be able to help all those moms that were like me, that have been crying at Christmas time because you just can't afford all the presents and the gifts that you want. Be that mom, help that mom that is just struggling and stressed and not sleeping at night because of all the worries, because of financial, or, you have tried so hard to, feel comfortable in a swimming suit again, and nothing seems to be working. I want to be able to help those moms reach those dreams and those goals, and I will help you in any way that I possibly can. My name is Ginger Stacy. Please fill out the application. I'll be in touch, and it'll just be a simple conversation just to see if this is going to work for you or not. I look forward to getting to know you, and we'll talk with you later. Bye.